Hello YouTube, and welcome to Toilet Talk. Today I'm going to be talking about being Asian. Now, most of you who are watching are probably not Asian. If you are, then that's great. However, I'm not going to be talking about just being Asian. I'm going to be talking about being Asian in the Midwest. Now, most Asians are usually found on the East Coast or the West Coast here in America, or at your local university. But finding Asians in the Midwest, that's like finding a needle in a haystack for those of you Midwesterners who've actually done that. Today I'm going to diverge my personal experiences on being Asian in the Midwest. For starters, I was certainly viewed differently. Most of my classmates didn't even really know what Asian was. Some of the most frequently asked questions I got was, why is your face so flat? Or, did you run into a brick wall when you were younger? Is that why your face is flat? Another one that probably all Asians get is, why are your eyes so squinty? But hey, that's just what white kids are going to ask you when they're 6, 7, 8 years old in the Midwest. For the most part, I was well received. Honestly, the most frequently asked question that I got was, are you Chinese? Are you Japanese? And one I got that was really annoying was a conversation that went along like this. Nick? You're Korean, aren't you? And then another girl pipes up and says, he's not Korean, he's Asian. That is easily the most annoying question anyone has ever asked me of all time. Yes, I am Asian. Yes, I am Korean. If there's one thing I want everyone to learn is that Asia is a continent, and places such as Korea and Japan and China, those are countries in Asia. I would assume most people would know that, but I also get asked, do you know any Korean? Do you know any Japanese? Well, the answer to that is I know zip about Korean. I actually did take 3 years of Japanese, so I do know a little bit about Japanese. Why I took Japanese instead? I went through a phase in my life where I was pretty hyped up about Japanese culture. It interests me at that point in my life. It still kind of does, but not to the same degree. So anyway, back to being Asian in the Midwest. I always felt kind of cool being the only Asian in my school, for the most part. I definitely felt a little bit special. I grew up in a town where everyone in the town is white and everyone knows each other. Everyone knew that one Asian person, so I was definitely a landmark, if you will, of the town. Another thing that's bad about being Asian in the Midwest is, like I said before, there are hardly any Asians in the Midwest to begin with. So finding a Asian community doesn't really work out. In places in the Midwest where there are towns 15 minutes apart from each other, you can sometimes find pockets of little Asians strewn apart in the Midwest. Not having a prominent Asian community in the Midwest certainly had its disadvantages. I couldn't express my Asian self among other people because most of them were white and they didn't understand. As I grew up though, people started to accept me for being Asian, or maybe they finally understood what an Asian was. In any case, in the Midwest there isn't a whole lot of diversity as one can assume. People are more judged on how nice you are, or how good you are, which is a really nice quality to judge people on. People viewed each other relatively the same. Their judgment was hindered by race or religion because most of the people in the Midwest are white or Christian. So basically, if you were nice and just a social good person in the Midwest, you'd be fine. I also got asked quite a bit if I knew this other Asian, or if I was related to this other Asian. I guess you can say being Asian in the Midwest, for me personally, also ties into me being adopted, but we'll save that for another vlog. Midwesterners, people from the Midwest are generally just really nice people. And that's where I'm going to end this vlog. Anyway, if you want to check my latest game video, I'll put it right here. And let me just say that was a blast to edit and to play. I had a lot of fun with it. You can find my channel right over here, and you can subscribe right here. Thank you very much for watching my vlog about Asians in the Midwest. It's a topic that not very many people cover. So with that, I'll start the new tradition here on Toilet Talk by ending it with a flush. I'm McCue, and I'll see you later.